Hello everyone, welcome to Metro Matters. I'm Mary Sitt. One of Metro's operating principles is partnering, and our guest today would tell us about a beautiful project that will enhance our city parks, but only if we partner with the community. Randy Frazier is Vice President and our Chief Information Officer at Metro. He's also part of Leadership Houston Class 30. Every year, Leadership Houston selects a class of emerging leaders based on their community involvement and commitment. Past Leadership Houston participants include Mayor Anise Parker and Metro's Chairman of the Board, Gilbert Garcia. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Mary.
You're in good company.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me about this big project that Class 30 is doing now.
Well, we started Leadership Houston earlier this year. We had a big retreat and we all kind of got to know each other. But in addition to getting to know each other, we got to know the start on the path of knowing ourselves as leaders and knowing how to lead different people. Every class for Leadership Houston has a project that is really going to bring the class together, and you've got a goal to really to leave the city better than when we came to it. And so that's really kind of the goal to boil it down is we want to enhance Houston, we want to enhance the community, and we want everybody to be a part of this great city.
So you had this beautiful design, sort of a mosaic serpentine seating area. Where is this located? It's overlooking the Buffalo Bayou, is that right?
Yes, it's now currently called the Memorial Triangle Park, and it's overlooking Buffalo Bayou. And the city and actually the entire community is embarking upon a bigger enhancement project. They're going to be really doing some fantastic things, and this will kind of be the gateway to all of that. You'll be able to go there with your family and relax, and you know, it may not be as crowded as the rest of the facilities.
Is it just a little patch of grass now with nothing much there?
Right now it's basically a dog park.
Okay.
It's, you know, it's overlooking the bayou. It's very easy to get to off of Memorial, and we really want to make it something special and make it another destination along this premier, what will be the premier part of our city.
They use some pictures of this too, and it's this, how big is this bench thing that curves around like a snake?
Well, our project is kind of inspired by another public art project that was done in Spain, and it's a serpentine bench. And the cool thing about this is there is another organization called MOCA, and we'll be able to bring in elementary school kids, high school kids, artists that are learning, ourselves. And literally everyone's hand will be a part of breaking apart the tiles, breaking apart the dishes, putting them into place, and then bringing them out to the park once the concrete is poured and affixing them there.
Oh, nice. So you're going to have murals on this bench seating too?
Yes, yes, we will.
Not just little bits of mosaic.
We'll have a wall. We'll have a larger mural, and then there will also be, if we can raise enough money, there will also be mosaics actually on the benches themselves. So,
what is MOCA? What does that stand for?
MOCA is the Museum of Cultural Arts for Houston, and actually they're located right across from our Buffalo Bayou facility. And they have different artists that come in and help aspiring artists, and they also help high school or middle school students really learn how to express themselves and learn how to, you know, really grow, and they really like to give back to the community.
Now, where exactly is this park located?
It's located along Memorial Drive, a little bit past Eleanor Tinsley Park.
Okay, so this is not just for residents of the historic Old 6th Ward or for downtown workers. It's really for the whole city, isn't it?
No, I mean anyone it's going to be a completely open park. There's not going to be any kind of admission. It's not going to be closed off. Anyone, anywhere that can drive over to Memorial Drive will be able to access it.
Why did you guys choose this particular thing, this project, this park, and this sculpture, this serpentine bench?
Well, when we started, we had different groups, and we all came up with different ideas. There was an environmental group, there was an artistic group, there was an education group, and we all came up and broke into different subgroups to come up with ideas of what should be our project for this year. And then we all came together, we all voted, and we didn't want to just go with the winning group. We wanted to go with something that was a combination of all of the groups. So there are environmental elements to this, with waterfalls, with a rainwater catchment system.
Nice.
There is, of course, the artistic element, which is going to be the mural itself.
Recycling the glass.
Recycling the glass, and then, of course, you know, there's an educational element. That's what we want to do with the QR codes. You could have the QR code in there, and people with their cell phones can go and they'll be able to
You
travel
mean
and
the
learn more.
mosaic will actually have a QR code in the mosaic?
Either in or around the mosaic, yes. So that, again, children or just people that are interested, if you see a particular scene, you can get a lot more information without having to have a lot of writing and by going directly to a web
That's
page.
really nice. So they just scan the QR code with their smartphone, and then information pops up about that particular scene of Leadership Houston or
Yes, we can
like that.
link the interactive, that's part of the interactive part, where we can link that to our web page or a web page and have them be able to go to that.
Randy, why is a project like this important to the community and to Metro?
I am personally growing by being a part of this, but I think it's important for Metro too to want to be a good community partner, as we have been for the past year or more. This enables us to really be in touch. As part of Leadership Houston, we have different class days. So I've been through a government day where we had all parts of different city government come and talk to us. We've been through a diversity day where we've had different characters dealing with race and gender issues. And so that's something that I can take back with me and hopefully share with other people here at Metro.
Okay, we'll be right back with more from Randy Frazier on the Memorial Silver Triangle overlooking Buffalo Bayou and how you can be a part of all this. Stay with us.
Coverage of unexplained earthquakes in southeast Texas.
Now you can travel to downtown and other destinations from over 25 different park and ride locations across Houston. Odds are there's one near you, maybe even in your own backyard.
Sweet!
Okay, maybe not that close.
Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Hey, Abuelita. Hey, kids.
Beautiful day, isn't it? But wait, where's Lucille?
She still thinks driving to the zoo is faster than taking Metro Rail.
Forget about it. We told her Metro Rail is the fastest way to get to work without worrying about traffic or parking.
She is a bit flighty.
Avoid the stampede. Take Metro Rail to the Houston Zoo.
This is how we roll. We got a pencil sharp and dropping rhymes like Lonely Island. Each of us is under 10, they call us living legends. Driving on the freeway's just too much fuss. Pay your fare, you're almost there, now climb aboard the bus.
What? Were you expecting the frog?
We've been talking with Randy Frazier, Metro's Chief Information Officer and Vice President, and a member of Class 30 of Leadership Houston, a nonprofit group that encourages the involvement of community and professionals to improve Houston through a one-time big project. The project Randy and his fellow leaders are working on is the Memorial Silver Triangle near historic old 6th Ward and downtown. Randy, it's going to be this huge serpentine sort of bench that curves around, and do you know how big it is from end to end?
No, I don't have the exact dimensions, but I think we plan on having 7 different areas if we get funding to build all of them. So there'll be more than enough room for a lot of people there.
Who designed this?
I think it's being designed in concert with MoCA. They're going to, we'll have a concrete, the actual seating area, the structural part. I think there's another company that's doing that. But then the overlay of the actual design and the artwork, that's where MoCA is going to come into play.
Okay. Now you already have some big contributors already to this project, right? How much is this going to cost total?
Right now, it's a very ambitious project. We have, as designed, it's around $250,000.
Okay, but every little bit counts and helps. Is that right? I mean, if someone said, you know, I can do $10, I can do 20, would that help your project too?
Yes. I mean, we'd almost rather have 10,000 people give $10 than have one person give $100,000, because this is about the community coming together. We want everyone to enjoy this, and we want everyone to feel that they can be a part of this.
And then when they come out and enjoy the park with their family and with their dogs or whatever, they can sit there and go, I helped build this bench. I helped build these water fountains. Is that right?
Yes, we have a fundraising campaign, and depending upon the level that you give, if you give at a certain level, we want to actually put as many people's names out there in some form or fashion, like a big part of it, so that we have a big plaque somewhere out there that has the names of a lot of the contributors. Then, of course, everyone that contributes, they'll be permanently part of our webpage, so that anyone who goes to the webpage will be able to see the contributors.
Now, when do you plan on opening this up to the public? When will it be completed?
We plan on having an unveiling on May 1st, and then we'll actually open it on May 31st.
Okay. So this would be an ongoing project for classes?
This could be. We want to get as much done as we can. Time-wise, that's not our limitation. They can build everything by the dates that we want to open. It's getting enough people to donate to get this all built.
And you're planning to put bike racks in there too, I understand, is that right?
Yes, well, we want everyone, be they in cars or walking or biking, to have access to this. So that is also a part of our plan.
So it really helps Metro's partnering principle too, right? By you meeting other leaders in other industries, it helps Metro partner.
Yes, yes, I think it does, because I can definitely say, the friendships that I made, these are going to be lasting friendships. And it's not always about what someone else can do for you, but at times it's, look, what can I do to help someone else out?
Can you think of an example of some way that, because of your contacts with Leadership Houston and your dealings with that group, what you've brought to the table at Metro?
It's definitely given me a window outside of transit and outside of information technology. I'm looking into areas, with different city contracts. I'm looking into, we had one thing on sustainability, which is actually another one of our operating principles. And so I got kind of an in-depth look just on sustainability. And it gives us ideas and exposes us to people and ways of thinking that we may not necessarily have thought of before.
Okay, and those of us who aren't in Leadership Houston, we can all become a part of it by contributing to this wonderful park project.
Yes.
Memorial Silver Triangle.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Randy, for being with us. And there's a website people can go to find out more about it, right?
Yes, you can either go to Leadership Houston. If you do a search for Leadership Houston, you can go to that webpage. But the website is www.indiego.com. It's INDIEGOGO. And if you go to Indiegogo.com and put in Leadership Houston, you'll be taken to our webpage.
Very good. Thank you so much for being with us. That's all for this edition of Metro Matters. Until next time, we want to hear what you have to say. Chime in on our blog at ridemetro.org. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm Mary Sitt. See you again next time.
Get down, hit the town, catch a ride all around. Metro got solutions, here's the contributions. Bus service refined, 5 new rail lines, potholes, traffic lights. Metro will solve the plight. Look out now with the transit know-how, living in a region of pure transit freedom. Metro Go Green, hybrid buses are clean machines. See the happy people's faces, cause Metro is going places. Yeah.
Mijo, it's dinner time. Where's your mother?
Mom left with the kids on Metro.
But I'm hungry.
Dad, Mom rides Metro every day.
But I'll starve.
Relax. They probably went to the park, did some shopping, and stopped for a snack.
A snack.
Honey, we're home. And I brought dinner.
She loves me.
Choose your route in life. Ride Metro.